It's our birthday. Yes, we are celebrating the first birthday of the After Dark show. Can you believe it? Well, we are having a Zoom party on Saturday, the 10th of April 2021. And you are cordially invited to celebrate the After Dark show's first birthday. It will take place on Zoom and you will have a full night of entertainment. There'll be live DJs, live entertainment, raffles and even a competition. So join us at the After Dark first birthday party. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. There are some free tickets, so go to Eventbrite right now and get your ticket, and we'll see you there.
You ready? You got me running. Shake it, baby. Raise your hands up. Raise them up.
Good evening, and good evening again, and welcome to the After Dark show. Yes. I am your host. It's Yvonne Michelle, as always, here to entertain, to speak, to learn, to grow, develop, to thrive in our relationships. And today is an extra special day because it's our anniversary. Actually, it was a bit earlier on in the week, but this is the first Tuesday, the closest Tuesday. And so we are here to celebrate, guys, here to celebrate. So as you are coming in to the room, to the platform, I want to welcome those of you who are on Facebook. I also want to welcome those of you who are on YouTube, who have supported this show for this year, the whole year since 2020, when we went into lockdown. This show was birthed. It was birthed out of pain. Yes, and they say that the greatest things come out of the things that are birthed out of pain. And so we are here. I am so excited, super excited to be here. And as I've been looking through, here we go. You know, here we go. We're just going to keep it moving because my camera wants to play up for me. But, we're not having it. We're not having it today. So good evening, Deborah Harris. She's saying you look amazing. Thank you so much. I said, well, let me just try my calico for it today, as it is our anniversary. And don't forget, guys, we do have the After Dark party on Saturday. Now, it is on Zoom. We can't do the big thing that we wanted to do just yet, but the After Dark retreat is coming up. Right, so remember that we've got some things in store for you. But the After Dark party is a Zoom party and we are raising funds. Yes, we are. So please do join us. Do come over to our Zoom room, our party room on Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday, the 10th of April. We have five DJs. We have fantastic prizes in our raffle. We have 2 PAs as well. So guys, we've really gone out of our way to make an effort to entertain you and have a good time. Those of you who came to our New Year's Eve party know that we finished. What time did we finish? Was it 5 o'clock in the morning? It was 5 o'clock. And that was only because I was tired. It could have gone on. I could have just left the Zoom open, really. And if that happens again at the weekend, I'll just leave it open and everybody can just have a lovely time. Buy your own drinks, your own food, come and party. I've even got lights. I got party lights, everything. Yeah, I have. So guys, do make sure that you support. We are here every Tuesday, well, most Tuesdays throughout the year. We are here and we're talking about relationships. Now, tonight, Oh my goodness, it has been so difficult, such a challenge for me to find some highlights of the show throughout the year. It was a challenge. Some people have written in and asked to see certain things, and I know that, you know what? There's one thing that I forgot to put on, and I don't know if I have it on me, if I can even access it, but I will do my hardest to access that. And do you know what that was? I'll just let you actually. If you can guess what show it was, you can win yourself a free ticket to the After Dark party. If you can guess what what it was about, what the recording was about, what the clip was about, you're going to see quite a lot of clips tonight. So if you can guess what it is, and just put it on the thread, and I'm going to ask my ladies who know who they are, my team who watch the thread, to keep an eye out for that and just flag it up for me whenever it comes, because the thread goes really, really quickly, and sometimes I miss a lot of comments. No, Tisha Braid, it's not sex toys. But that is what I'm talking about. Antigua and Alison saying sex, it's not the sex toys. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to introduce our panel who are here this evening. And we have a full house, I do believe, tonight. If we don't, they're late. And we're moving on. Okay. So for those of you who don't know how this is, After Dark is a program that goes behind the black curtain, and we talk about all of those things that you hear in the barbershop, the hairdressers, the things that no one really wants to talk about. We talk about the core issues in relationships, and that's every aspect of relationships. So without further ado, I'm going to call in our panel so that we can get on with the show. So who is in the green room? Hello.
I'm usually first. I wasn't ready.
She wasn't ready.
How are
Good
you?
evening, Faye. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Yes, I'm fantastic. Thank you.
You
Really
look,
good.
you look fantastic, girlie.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you very much. I'm just trying to get this camera away. When Tony Cox did a strip,
Cox did a strip.
because it was
It was
hot.
hot. Was it? I don't remember.
No, it's not that. But you know what? Oh, that's a good clip. That's a good clip.
I don't remember that one.
I do. It happened twice. It happened twice.
Yeah.
So you've got to be specific. It did happen twice. Gosh, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so who else is in the green room? Let's see who's here. Oh, we've got Michelle and Hervey. Hello, my darlings. How are you? You're on mute.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Lovely to have you here with us this evening. Is there anyone else in the green room? Do we have? Thank you, Lolly, who's saying that we look fabulous. Faye and I look fabulous. Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Hello. How are they?
It's been a
You're
little while.
strange from us.
Yes. How are that? And you shaved. There's no goatee.
Yeah, that's been a while since we started back to school, to be honest.
Okay.
So it was the lockdown beard while school was off, but once school returned, back to young Mr. Cox.
Yeah, it's taken some years off you, love. It's
Yes,
taken some years
lovely.
off you. Yes, looking well.
At
Looking
least
sharp.
20.
You want to go back to them days? Did you hear that, Tony? People were asking if the clip, if they can guess the clip that I was going to show that I've forgotten. They said it was you when you took your shirt off.
Well,
When
if I remember rightly, it wasn't just me, it was me
No,
and Theo.
but you did it twice.
Yeah, but I know I'm not the only one, so yeah.
No, you're not the only one.
Maybe we can make it a threesome, like, you know, free up.
Oh,
We'll
okay.
get the tops off today, yeah? See, look, we've been training.
You can take off your top if you want to, but this top here is not coming off.
This top is not coming off either.
No, I think that would be a little bit too much, don't you?
Oh no.
Tina said, what? Tony Cox, what? Anyway, who else is in the room? Good to see you, Tony. Who else is in the green room? Let's see. Who else we got here? Hey,
Good evening,
Theo, how
everybody.
you
Good
doing?
evening, good evening, good evening, good evening.
Good to see you, Mr. Manderson. How you doing?
I'm well. How's everybody?
Good.
Good, we're
How you
good.
doing, Tony? Long time no see, brother.
What I mean? Yeah, very well, sir. Very well.
That's good, man. That's
it ain't
good.
really that long. I see you every week somehow.
I know, but on here, I'm talking on this
here,
platform.
It's been a while, yeah.
Okay, so do we have anyone else in the green room? Oh, there's more. Hello.
Is that Ruth? Oh my
How are
gosh.
you?
I'm good.
It's been a while. So good to see you. So good to see you here today, Ruth. Looking lovely as ever.
Wow. Hello, Ruth. Long time no see, man.
I know. It's been a very long while.
Yeah. We sent out the search party for you, but it came up with nothing, man.
The SOS went out and I heard the call and I'm here tonight.
Okay, that's good. Your mic's low though, Ruth.
Yeah,
Okay.
your mic is low. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so good evening, panel. Good evening. It's going to be such a nice night tonight. And any of those panel members, Michelle, if you want to come in, you can come in as well. There is room here if you'd like to come in. Michelle is one of our newer panel members. So I can see or any one of the I was going to say the older lot, but that sounds a bit sounds a bit ghetto. So anyone, guys, you've got the link, so you can come in. But if you're going to come in quickly. All right. So good evening and cheers to everybody here. I'm going to say cheers and yeah.
Yes.
Okay. First of all, before I get into it, I just really wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for being here. For most of you, I know Ruth was here from the very, very beginning. Tony was here pretty much. Theo was here from the rant, which was a couple of weeks in. But you guys have stayed with this. You stayed with me. You've worked with me. And I really, really want to say thank you, Michelle and Herbie, for your support. And even outside of the group, on a daily basis, some of you call and some of you check in. And I just really wanted to thank you for being just genuinely amazing, great people. So I just wanted to say that. Also, I want to just big up before, because sometimes we wait till the end of the show, and I don't want to do that today. We do have a technician that does a lot of the stuff behind the scenes. His name is Theo. He doesn't come on. He doesn't even speak, but we speak very, very regular. And I just want to take the opportunity to thank Theo for jumping on. We started this platform started out on Zoom. We started out with me ranting, and I'm going to play a short clip of that rant. I found it. Yes, I did. I've been looking for weeks for this thing. I couldn't find it, know where it was, but I found it. Praise be to God. I found it, and I said, oh God, look and listen. So, yes, Angela saying, yes, big up Theo. Absolutely. He is the controller. He controls behind the scenes, a lot of what you see, so that I can just sit here and chat. And so what I'm going to do is, guys, I do have some clips. I have 7 clips to show, and we're going to discuss those clips. And there's one clip that I didn't. Actually, there's two. There's 2 as I think about it. There's 2 other clips. And if anyone can say what that is, they will get a free pass, a free ticket to the After Dark party on Saturday. All right. So there's 2. So listen, guys, you got the opportunity to get some free tickets. All right. Okay. So I'm going to play this rant. So we'll be back after this. Showed me a post which I thought was a joke, and it says sex in your house with a person person from a different household is to become illegal from today. Now, don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't about the fact of having sex. Well, actually, it is a little bit, but it's not. This is actually about us being grown and being able to make decisions of our own. But I'm telling you this, no government, Boris Johnson is not telling me who I can have or who I can and can't have filling my pum-pum. So what now, we're going to have new police officers like going around checking to see if men's ball sacks have been used, checking to see if your pum-pums had anything going on. This is ridiculous. You cannot have sex in your own house with a person from a different household. It is illegal from today. Really? Hello, everybody. Really? Supposing you have a fiance. And that's how you choose to live, and you've lived separately in this lockdown, and now you're allowed to come together and have a little barbecue in your garden. The sun is shining, and your husband and your fiance give you a little look, and you give him a little look, and you think, you're telling me that the sex police is gonna come and knock on your door and arrest you? Are you crazy? And make any policeman come knock my door to ask me what's going in and out of my pum-pum. It's none of your bloody business, Mr. Officer. That's what I'm saying. I needed to get that off my chest, guys. I needed to get it off my bloody chest, because I just think these people are rank. I think they're out of order. I think they're taking the piss. I think they're taking us for idiot. I think they're taking us for fool. And I think they're making a merry old mockery of us all. I'm just saying, let's get this thing into perspective. Let's just get it into perspective. If I want to have a merry old time in my pum-pum, it's my business. Not the police, not Boris Johnson, and not any other twat. So if you and your partner live in two separate buildings, it's illegal as from today for you to have sex. Hello. Okay, you will be arrested. Well, Eunice is saying, how will you know what's going on? But listen, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, because maybe you just come on. They've got the Pum Pum Police, Eunice. That's what they've got. The Pum Pum Police are officers who are dressed as males, and they've got tutu skirts on in all different colours. That's who the Pum Pum Police are. That's who they are. Let's see if the Pum Pum Police come and knock my door or your door or anybody else's door. I'd like to know. If they come and knock your door, let me know. All right? And I'll do vice versa. I'll let you know. I'll actually take a picture. I'll tell them, hold on a minute. Let me just get my phone. Let me start recording. Yes, Ruth. Ruth is saying, after all this time, people have been waiting patiently, getting to know each other. Yes, they have. And now the government are saying it's illegal and they'll put your ass in jail. Well, memories. Do we remember that, people? That was the shortened version of me having a run. I tell you, when I saw that, I laughed. I laughed at myself so much.
Oh, our host is gone. Good evening, cows.
How's it going, guys?
It's good. We've lost our host for a minute.
I know. Enough jokes. Pom pom police. Pom pom police.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh no! Come back. Come back.
Who remembers that? Who remembers that actual?
I remember that.
Rant?
I do.
What did you think of it? Because I think I saw that rant and I said, "Oh my gosh, what's going on?"
It was hilarious. In fact, when I saw it on the news, I thought exactly the same thing. I did think exactly the same thing when I saw it on the news. How ridiculous. Do you know what? There's been so many relationships born from lockdown. It's really weird. So people
obviously there wasn't
didn't pay
applying by the
attention.
Pum Pum police then. Obviously they were applying to the
They
Pum Pum
obviously didn't
police.
pay attention.
They
Did
were,
come
Must have
out.
been listening to Yvonne's rant. That's what it was.
they were hibernating. They were rabbits whilst doing it as well.
Right. Okay, so yes, I got pushed out there for a second there. So yeah, that was the start. That was the real start of we had started the show before that. But I think it really kind of took off from there. And I remember Theo being on there, and I was asking you some questions, and then I asked you if you'd come back, and you said yes, you would. And you've been here consistently for the year, as have all of you. So again, Kels has also been here from the beginning as well. So welcome, Kels, and thank you. I don't know if you heard when I was thanking everybody at the beginning of the show. So yeah, so we do have, listen, we have some characters in our panel group, and the next clip I'm going to show you, well, I'm just going to show you, innit? But I really want, before I show you, one of the people I want to big up is Mr. P. Mr. P, he's here every week. He's always here, but can't get onto the panel for some reason. So I do want to big up Mr. P with his wealth of knowledge. Mr. P has been married for a very, very long time and has dropped some gems in terms of relationship advice. And so I'm going to just, as we are moving on and going into this, I want to ask as well if anybody has any more thoughts as to the two things, the two clips that I didn't put on here. You might wait to the end, but who knows? Right, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Here we go. Let's see if it plays.
Over 40.
Yeah.
They just look old. They look, most of them, not every one of them, they look washed up. The one that are well kept are the one that are married. But the single ones, I think, am I saying something wrong?
Are you watching the feed? Are you looking at Kelly? I was like, no. Listen, guys, it's all hot enough here. It's hot enough here.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. Normally strip them, like really has a good bum, big belly. So you understand, and this big belly thing, it's not working out. Like,
No, I agree with you.
just not working out. Like, yeah. So I'm not into younger guys, but I find men like my age, they're just washed up, but they don't lookable. You meet a guy and his breath. How can you go on a first date and you have bad breath? So we're looking for something like someone that, you know, that lookable, lookable, if that's the right word. So a lot of people is single and they are looking for something. They're not looking for a rich guy. Not every woman is. They're just looking for the guy, the one that look presentable, not the bang belly. You don't turn up in a plaid shirt and a pretty pants or, you know, something attractive. Because you want to see, you like, I don't know how to explain it, but they're washed up. That's the only word I can find. Men our age, the one that are well kept, they're married. They're taken. When you see them well presentable, they're taken. But the ones that are available, they're available for a reason. And
nobody want them.
Right, so Kelly, are you coming in? I can see Patrick shaking his head like, yes, that's right, yes.
Do I look old? Do I look?
No. I will tell you, you don't have white around your mouth. That white around your mouth, that would be a turn up.
I wanted to just
Men.
hold on. Oh, let's get this out. Right, so that was, do we remember our lovely Shalomi? That was so Kels. Do you remember that day?
Just about. It's just about
That was one of the first sessions that we had, and Shalomi was just adamant about men over 40. They've had it, and you were like, "But I'm over 40. Do I look old?" And she said,
yeah,
"You know,
yeah, I remember that.
you don't have no white on your mouth." And you said that's because I'm not dehydrated. She said something like, "No, you've got your goatee don't have no white hair in it," or something. So she said it was so funny. But I wanted to, because we haven't seen Shalomi for a little while, and I just wanted to kind of bring back a memory. So, guys, out of everybody in the group, who do you think is the most outspoken?
It's got to be Shalomi. For
Shalomi
me.
followed by Tony.
Yeah, them two. I think Shalomi had a lot to do with Tony actually.
Tony followed by Tony.
Yeah, she had some instruments that she wanted to exercise with. I definitely remember that. I would have liked to have seen that video.
She had those.
She did. Yeah. She said she wanted to bend Tony over, didn't she?
Yeah.
I fear that Shalomi is a one-trick pony.
What?
You reckon? Nah.
Bold words, Tony. Bold words.
And she's not here.
It's not here.
Would you be saying that if she was here?
Yeah.
I'll come with the smoke. I'm ready.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, we've had some amazing times on the show. We have spoken to so many different people and helped so many people through their relationship throughout this year. And there have been many an argument on the show, and a bit later on, I think there's one. I know there is a clip that's coming. There's a little bit of an argument. I was trying not to go down that road, but in Fine Style, because sometimes personalities clash. I've clashed with Tony on many occasions. Tony's clashed with Faye. Tony's clashed with Ruth. Tony is the clasher
of the title.
Yeah. So, just in reflection of how the show has been, but I do want to take a moment to thank
you. Have you noticed something about what you just said, though? Because I'm always clashing with a woman. It's never a man, because it's the other side of the coin. And sometimes we just don't see the other side of the coin so easily.
That's very true.
Listen, to see the other side of the coin.
All three shows with Tony Crossbody, the first two shows, wow, the women were going ballistic. And then when the women had their show last week, see how it went?
It went exactly the same as the first show. Tony's show, and Tony and Mr. C did two shows. What is that rattling? I can hear. They did two shows. The first show, the women went ballistic. The second show, it wasn't the same. The energy, the dynamics on the second show wasn't the same. And that's exactly what I expected of the first show of the women, which is exactly what happened. Human nature is human nature. And, the one thing that we have discovered on this show is that we as men and women don't listen to each other. That's been the most fundamental conversation that we've had throughout the whole year. It's about how we listen and interpret what each other says at the time, and how easily things can be misconstrued. You say something, but we delete certain parts of that conversation and maybe add a bit that's related to us, and it wasn't said that way. And I've seen that even going through some of the archive stuff. I've seen that, and I'm like, wow, okay. We're learning, and I think that we've all grown from what I've seen on some of the show. I think we've all grown, and we all can take a moment to pat ourselves on the back because we have grown. So, guys, I'm going to throw it out to you before I bring in the next clip. What has been your favorite moment? It could be any moment. What's your favorite moment on the show? Because you guys have been here all year. So what's your favorite moment?
I think for me, it was the pussy pump. pussy pump, pump, pussy pump, pump. It was being on this show actually, looking at all those dildos and stuff like that, and they're telling me for me to put that up my arse or that little thing. I was like, "You for real?" And then Faye and the women guys saying, "Yeah, they know what they can do with me," and being called Miller. And
That was my favourite part too. Your face on that show was the best face ever. That show, that one, your face. You were the star of the show, definitely. Forget the sex toys. You were the star of the show, that one.
I agree. Absolutely agree. Do you know what I enjoyed? I enjoyed actually, it wasn't filmed on the show, but I actually enjoyed putting Kelly on in the body tape. That was
Oh
nice
yeah, that was
experience.
the after show. That's what the guys on Facebook and YouTube didn't get to see. Because guys,
Kellyanne in what? Sorry, I didn't hear it. Putting him in what?
I put him in body tape.
Okay.
Yeah, Ruth could have taken me right there and then, because Ruth's got some sweet energy, boy. Have you been next to Ruth? Ruth's got some sweet energy, you know that. I like Ruth.
You have to define the energy.
That's a new terminology there. Sweet energy. I like that one.
Sweet energy, you know.
Yeah. Wow.
Listen, Kellyanne's got lyrics. You know,
Wow.
Kellyanne's got some lyrics because Kellyanne, do you remember Chastity? Because we had a sex therapist come on.
Yeah.
My guy on that show was rubbing some lyrics. Yeah, I'll come over. I'll come and see you. Do you remember? Man, get right up. Yes, man. Funny. Funny.
Oh, Karen. Hello, Karen.
Karen.
Hey, Karen. Karen is another panel member who's had a lot to say over the year. Welcome, Karen. As you've just jumped in, what was your favorite moment on the show?
Hold on. I've got too many showing. Huh?
What is showing?
She had too many things on in it. Too many after darks on.
I'm trying to turn off Facebook. I've still got Facebook playing. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, we'll come back to you. So, Michelle and Herbie, I'm going to come up to you. What's your best? Comes to mind.
I would have said when Tony was kidding himself about using his elbow.
Do you remember that? Do you know what? That went through the whole, from Tony said about the elbow. I think we mentioned that throughout the entire show, throughout the whole series. Yeah. That was a moment, Tony Cox. That has been a moment. I think you're going to be known for that. Mr. Elbow Man. Yeah. You need the elbow.
Before else fails,
use your elbow.
Okay. So as it was Tony's moment, Tony, what's your favorite moment?
Boy, there's just so many to choose from. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I mean, from a visual perspective, the lingerie episode was very nice.
You have just won yourself a ticket for Saturday night. That was one.
Oh, yeah.
So there's only one more ticket left.
That was very appealing. But no, I must admit, I did like Chastity's sessions. I thought when she came in and was talking about a speciality in sex therapy, I found those very interesting.
Good. Thank you for mentioning that. So somebody who's on the outside. Hold on, Michelle is Tony Cox, the 4-hour stallion. Listen, Tony, you know I live that down, you know. I tell you, if you meet anybody who has been watching this show, you better live up to it.
Tony was saying that he like to hear the milkman turn up and all that kind of thing,
and elbows, all elbows.
You know, crackers, Tony, man.
I
set
thought
precedent for
I
yourself.
thought I did something wrong, man. I had to kind of think about this, man. So, boy, Tony's so convincing, man, that a 4-hour thing was a standard thing. I'm thinking.
And don't forget the fruit bowl. Don't forget the fruit
God.
bowl.
Tony, you're dread, you know. You're dread. I tell you,
People
I don't think you'll
underestimate the
ever.
power of fruit.
And absolutely, the it was a cucumber and a banana.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Can find plenty more for you, you know.
Oh dear. I think you ate half the cucumber as well, and it was half a cucumber. Someone was saying, Tony done use it already. He's used it already. So let me take this out. Right. So guys, I'm gonna bring in another one. I'm actually gonna see if I can find that one just for you, Tony. Okay, so remember I said about arguments, yeah? I don't know if I cut the argument out of this, but here we go. I'm going to bring this to Michelle said, like I said, the Nile is, can we go back? The Nile is not just a river in Africa. I think that was for you, Tony. Right, here we go. Let's go. Here we
Good
go.
sex for me, as Lorraine said, starts mentally. And if a man can mentally stimulate me, he's halfway there. And the other thing is 15 minutes. Don't be longer. When you've done all the foreplay, all the kissing, all of that, 15 minutes for the first time, and then we can go again. You've mentally done it. You've touched me right. I'm there. I don't need to be laying or sitting or standing or however it's. I don't need to be doing that for more than 15 minutes. I'm sorry, I get tired.
Sex looks like lots of foreplay and lots of sex play. It involves a host of places. It involves a lot of petting. It involves a lot of touchy feely.
No, not necessarily.
You know,
not every time.
It definitely for Faye and Shalomi, it's got to be more than 15 minutes. I can't get that how anybody could be satisfied in 15 minutes. So if I go for 30 minutes,
it doesn't have to be. We're talking about good sex. It doesn't have to be longer than 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be. If you've got all the elements, if you've got all the elements, it's not too long.
I don't get what you're saying. And for those who said the man can't get it up, some of you seem to forget there's a blue pill.
Everybody
so here
does.
If a man is good with his fingers, good with his tongue, good with his chin, good with his elbow, and the big pecker down below isn't working, does that mean he can't have good sex?
I was just going to say that Faye's given her opinion about how it is for her, because that's what the question was. How is it for her? Tony's given his opinion. So in challenging Faye and what she says works for her, it's what works for her. But that's her opinion, Tony.
As we come back, so we had to cut that actually went on for quite some time, and I struggled to edit that. I was like, I've got to leave. Can I leave that bit? It was that night was that was a funny night. It was about what is good sex to you. That was the question. You know, how do you view it? What does it look like to you? And you know, so this is something, one of the major topics I think that we had, and there was a lot of to and fro, because you could hear Lorraine Bailey in the background going, no, not necessarily, no. There was lots of feedback that night, and everybody had a different opinion, but Tony and Faye, they did clash, and then Michelle was a referee and was like, no, it's her opinion. Tony, do you remember? You kept saying, so is 10 minutes, is 15 minutes enough for you then, Michelle? Is 15 minutes enough? Is that what you're saying? That was so funny. So funny, guys.
Yeah, that's like 2 pumps and a squirt, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Because this is, I think that it was the same show. You'll see that the clip's coming. The clip is coming, the 2 pumps and a squirt. It is coming. That was a thing that was mentioned. I think it was on that show the first time I said that.
Yeah, that's the best saying.
But we
man.
weren't
2
talking
pumps
about
and a
the
squirt.
whole. We weren't talking about. I was talking about penetration, right? I wasn't talking about the whole foreplay and all of that stuff that happens before. And he wasn't listening to what I was saying. So I was talking about the penetration part, because actually, you've already done half of it with the foreplay and the oral sex and all of that stuff. You've done all of that stuff, so you're already heightened. So at that point, does it need to be longer? Not necessarily. Some people it's longer with, some people, but it doesn't have to be longer. And actually, the sex expert said that most penetration doesn't last more than 20 minutes. So actually, I was right. Thank you very much, Tony.
That's true.
Thank you
On
very
average.
much.
Do you know what bit I remember?
Which
Ruth.
part?
Ruth's wetting up the whole room for the week or something like that.
Yeah.
Was it? The shower for the whole week.
Making it rain.
Have to dry out, making it rain. And
The mattress outside.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing.
I'll never forget that.
Oh,
So
dear.
they're gonna make it rain, man. I
Gotta
was like,
make
whoa.
it rain. Yeah.
This has to dry out for a week.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
Like, what's-
guys.
I was like, what's going on in that room, man?
And that was by yourself,
I
man.
remember that. I remember that.
and that might not take 15 minutes. That might take,
Yeah.
5 if
It
you're
don't
already
matter.
waiting.
That's a lot of raining going on there, boy. That's what I remember.
It's like you pictured it. You actually saw it.
Carl, Tony, talk to your friend Carl, Tony.
Yeah, talk to Carl.
Talk to your friend.
Carl's having a moment.
You know
Carl's
what they
having
say
a
about
moment.
haters, yeah?
I know, Carl. I know, Carl.
Carl's only been married once. Yeah, he's just jealous that I've been married twice. That's all I can say.
I thought he'd been married. I thought he'd been married. So I'm going to skip and I'm going to go to this because Theo's brought it up. Actually, it was the last one, but I'm just going to go into here because I think this is one of the clips that I've had the most people request. There's been a few, but this is one. And Theo, you were right. Here we go.
Nothing if you cannot use it and stimulate and tantalize and make that woman feel like she's on top of the world. It don't make a difference how big it is and how long you can last, because that connection isn't there. But leave any other person's big black cock out of it and let each big black cock speak for himself on what it is, because some of them are struggling with that same idea. Oh, I've got a big cock, but it don't work right. You know, they don't want to take things. We were talking about stone or whatever, not have you. All doing this for what? It just seems madness. Absolute madness. Impaling people. And nothing is raining. No one is raining. You've done all that, got your umbrella out, and there's no rain. Make it rain. Orgasm. Yeah, make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain. Because if you're gonna
Mic drop. Make it rain. Ain't about the big black
for real.
Make it rain. Sorry.
Okay. Make it rain.
You know, there was also one show where Ruth was explaining that she hasn't got no man around. And when she done finish her room, it's when she said when she done, because she's doing it and she done finishing that room. I can't remember what the words were afterwards, but you knew what was happening in that room. And when she done finishing that room, I just thought, okay, she's doing a thing in that room. So you've had some highlights, Ruth. I think Thea was on that show as well, and it was like, okay.
It was on that show.
Was it on the same show?
It was on the same show.
Oh, Jesus, boy.
Yes, because the
I
mattress is
really
soft.
You're muted, Theo.
I really enjoyed that show.
You were brilliant on that show. You were brilliant, Ruth. That's one of my favorite ones for sure.
It was
Ella,
so funny.
Ella.
I think that was the one, man. Ruth was letting it. Ruth let everything out. You ain't been back since, Ruth. I think you've been making it rain. We ain't seen you since then.
You haven't re-energized yet. You know,
You have to recover. She's recovering, man.
Make it rain.
Yeah, that was the one, man. The hand movements, man. It
Yeah,
was all...
Make it rain.
Is when she said. Is when you said impaling. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, God, we've had some moments. I tell you, I think I mean, people said, "Oh my God, make it rain." I'm dead in. What Angie Mac saying? She's dead in. You know. I tell you, if you go back and you look on YouTube, you will see that all of the past series are there. Even the ones that were on YouTube, not YouTube, the ones that are on Zoom, they are there. And I tell you, editing these clips is really, really difficult because you have to sit and watch the whole lot. I tell you, I've been laughing so hard over the last couple of days at and especially that one. That one gives me so much jokes, you know. Make it rain. And yeah, as Ruth disclosed about the mattress as well. That was, absolutely hilarious. And that one was the sex toy. That was the sex toy show, if we remember. Yes, it was. It was that show. And there was something else that was significant about that show. And if
you're going to show that horrible clip in it with the guy with the metal pole thing.
No, that was a week before. There were two sex toy shows, weren't there?
Okay, let's go show that
and then a
one.
woman's one.
No, it was actually that show. It was that show. The week before was Kellyanne's show.
Yeah, Kellyanne was
the
the
men's
before,
one.
Yeah. And it was Kellyanne's, and Kellyanne had a great time, didn't you, Kellyanne? You had an epiphany, I'm sure you did, on that show.
It would be interesting to know what Kellyanne's been able to do with what he's learned. That would be
okay. So after this clip, we're gonna come back.
Karen's so troublesome, you know.
We are gonna come back after that. There we go. It will come up in a moment. So here we go. So this is the sex toy show featuring Kellyanne. I want to ask you guys, any of you know how you would use this?
If I would go on.
Was that Tony?
Yeah, so it's a pussy pump, right?
It looks like on them oxygen masks. That's what I was thinking about. To revive them when they're finished.
Okay, hold on. I'm holding it up because I don't think. All right, let's go back because it wasn't playing right. Any of you know how you would use this?
If I would go on.
Was that Tony?
Yeah, so it's a pussy pump, right?
It looks like on them oxygen masks. That's what I was thinking about. To revive them when they're finished.
It works on a suction basis, right?
Yeah.
Because
Can we get a still photo of Kellyanne right now?
Yeah.
Astonished for what you said. I feel like getting one.
Hold on. I think I'm having problems with my internet.
Iran?
Is it all frozen?
Yes, it was frozen.
Oh, okay. Is Yvonne frozen as well?
Yvonne's gone.
Oh, she's
Yvonne's
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Kels, did you enjoy that episode then, Kels? In the
I
studio?
would like to have seen just a bit more. I mean, obviously, it was a bit frozen, but yeah, I do remember there was one point my face was a certain way. So when I looked back at it, and Thea was like, "Kenon, don't do that to your face, Carl. Sort out your face, Carl. Straighten your face, Carl." I thought, yeah, I did look quite disgusted. I did look.
Yeah, you were shocked at quite a few of the things because you had them all over your face and everything, and we was like, "This, no, no,
Put it on your face.
no."
We don't know if they're new.
It's like,
Don't
no,
look
Kels,
good
not
with
on
that
your
in your
face,
face.
brother. And
someone
Ruth was
takes a
sitting there not
screenshot.
saying anything. She was just letting you put it all over your face and enjoying yourself. And
Screenshots for later.
Ruth?
He was enjoying himself.
Yeah, so you just allowed him to rub it all over his face, and you even put the thing over his mouth, the oxygen mask and everything, and yeah.
I would say this is Darth Vader. That's what I would say. Isn't it?
Okay, guys. So did you guys get, because I know we had some internet problems there, did you actually get to see that clip?
Not
No, it froze.
All right, let's try it again and see if we can get it to play. It's only a short clip.
So guys, any of you know how you would use this?
Why is it lagging?
Go on.
Was that Tony?
Yeah, so it's a pussy pump, right?
It looks like one of them oxygen masks. That's what I was thinking. To revive them when they're finished.
It works on a suction basis, right?
Yeah.
Because
Can we get a still photo of Kellyanne right now?
Okay, I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it, and maybe we can play it back a bit later, because it's lagging. Because there is, you can see the transition of. I'll try that later. What for you guys? What was your biggest takeaway moments? What was the biggest learnings from doing this show? Do you think over the last year?
I've had two. I've had when Trey Ennis came on, and so that was a big moment for me. And actually, the menopause show that we did a couple of weeks ago, the biggest takeaways for me.
Fantastic. What was it about Trey Ennis's show that enlightened you so much?
It was the questions. The three questions that you have to ask, and it tells you, and I've tried it, and it tells you everything that you need to know. So it tells you whether you need to be progressing with that person or whether you don't. And they are very, very clear. And that for me has worked a treat. Not to my advantage, I have to say, but it works in the sense that when you ask the questions, you know exactly where you should be taking that relationship, if it is going to be a relationship or not. So yeah.
Okay.
So was it what do you want?
What do you do for fun?
Happiness as well. So what do you want? What makes you happy, and what do you do for fun? Was it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, can't remember off the top of my head right now. I'll remember in a sec.
I think we said it actually. What do you do for fun? What makes you happy, and what do you want in a relationship? Yeah, they've been helpful. I think just to follow on from that, I think for me, the highlight was when the women were on the panel and we had to listen to them. And it was the first time for me where it was just listen to what they had to say on their version of how they feel that they approach a relationship. So they were saying that they don't feel like they need to make this huge effort of, putting on fancy clothes or going to the hairdressers, whatever. They just are themselves. And I was like debating with them about it, and then realizing that, I'm talking to women that are in their 40s, or in 50s. I'm not talking to any beyond that. But it was the fact that I just wasn't really listening. And then I started to listen more effectively. what's going on. So my listening has improved. You know, from listening to these shows, and somebody clapping their hands just now. So sorry. And then there was another one. Oh, it's not coming back to me, but yeah, it was. Yeah, that one for me was a good one.
Okay, the women's show, not the recent women's show, the one where the women what we want, or was it that one?
I think it was one. There was a guys one, and then there was a women's one.
Yeah. I remember that because the men had the guys. Your show, there was I can't remember his name now, but he was from America and came on the show especially for that show. And it was really, really open actually about that. And then it was the women who went and said what they wanted, because guys were saying that women have all these lists. That was the one, isn't it? We have all these lists. And
yeah, that was going to be mine. Yeah, that was going to be one of my big takeaways was the list show.
Kevin Samuels.
Who's that? Daryl Tulloch saying was that his favorite show? Right. Okay.
No surprises there.
Yeah. I was like,
I like the menopause one. That was a good one because I didn't know menopause like that was so much to menopause, especially the bit about the beard. I'm still a bit freaked out about that one. Still a bit freaked out.
Hi.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
And also with the STD lady. No, one was talking about the STDs and stuff.
Oh,
she
that's
was good.
Zora again.
Zora, she was good.
Zora, yeah.
And the sex and one with the sex therapist with Fidel and Chastity. Both
that's him.
Those are good shows as well.
I wanted to say that, but I couldn't remember his name when I was.
I couldn't remember his name either, Karen.
Yeah, Fidel.
You don't just like Fidel because you don't like Fidel. That's what it was. Have you noticed? Shell hasn't been back since, and her and Fidel have kind of like we don't see them no more. So
but they live in the same neck of the woods, don't they? They live in the same area, don't they? Well,
there you go. They live on the west. Yeah, so we ain't seen Shell for a while, innit? So I don't know.
Yeah. So you guys enjoyed those shows. It's good to know what you found value in. And guys, those of you who are watching, those of you who are on Facebook, those of you who are on YouTube, do let us know in the comment thread what your preferred show was and why. And remember, there is still one more ticket up for grabs. And it's already the actual show that it was the actual clip that I wanted to put on that I didn't has already been mentioned. That is a massive clue. So anyone who wants to win a ticket to come to the After Dark party on Saturday, put your comments in the comment thread, and the first one that I read that's correct will get that complimentary ticket for the night. All right. Okay, Tony's already won one on the panel. Is that fair? Well, all is fair in love and war, you know. He mentioned it. He mentioned it because it's his favorite. So I'm going to look it up. So have we been through everyone's favorite? The favorite show? No? Faye saying no. Did you not say your favorite show, Faye?
I did. I was thinking Michelle and Herbie hadn't. Yeah.
Okay. Michelle and Herbie?
Yes.
Did you not say what your favourite show was? Or the one that you remember?
There's quite a few. I like a lot of you mentioned actually. Because there's one with the with Kez on the sex stories. That was my favourite with Ruth. That's another one. There was one with a. Trying to figure that one now. It's slipped my mind. I'm getting younger.
Oh, you're getting younger.
Yeah, there was a lot of them. There's some that are So.
Have you seen what's in the thread? Sorry, the More Knowledge show. The best show was when we said the black women are hard work and you got Vex.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. I haven't seen it. That hasn't come up.
There it is.
The best show was when it was said black women are hard work, and you got vexed. Was that me that got vexed, or was it everybody that got
DJ
vexed?
Super. Wasn't that DJ Super Me?
It was the DJ
Yeah.
Super Me.
The DJ
I wonder if that's his new name. We haven't seen him for a few weeks. Is that you, the DJ Super Me? Yeah, because that created a show of its own.
Yeah.
Because the comment was made, and we were like, oh no, and we had a show about that. Yeah. So what makes?
That's when Sheena had her knife sharpened, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. You remember?
And he didn't turn up. And he didn't turn up. He was missing in action.
For good, and that was for a good few weeks. You know, he didn't turn up. What
Do you
happened to
blame
him?
him? Do you blame him? I didn't blame him. He was gonna die. Sheena came on only just for him. She didn't say anything. Remember, she was on the panel. She didn't say anything. She was waiting for him.
Yeah. Sheena, where are you to defend yourself? Listen, Sheena's just laughing. That's what Sheena's doing.
It was true though. She was vexed.
Okay. Andrew Roach is saying the recent show with a panel of all women. Andrew Roach, tell us why. What about that show makes it your favorite show? And going back to that last question, where it was said that the women who black women are hard work. Why was that a good show for you in particular? It's just good that we know what makes the shows good for you over the last year. And you know, the shows are going to go from strength to strength. We're growing and we're learning more and more and more, and getting more experts in their chosen fields to come and speak as well. So that's good. And we will be doing, I have been asked, we have a red letter. I'm just going to say, we do have a red letter from a parent who's struggling with their son. Right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. And so we are going to get a panel of experts to do with young people and schooling coming up. So Michelle's comment, can we put that back, please? I can see you lot laughing. What? Tell me the jokes. Come on. Theo and his was it Theo and his ironing board girl with the name he forgot? Who? Okay, let's just see. But it's here, you see. Hold on. Let's go here.
Poor girl, I can't remember her name, man. That's bad, isn't it?
It's so bad. So bad. But here, an opportunity to hear and listen unfiltered comments. Thank you, Andrew Roach. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Described her as an ironing board.
It's true, Tony. That's most why the father said you can't remember her name.
It's a long time ago, man. You're long time married. Forget her, man.
Yeah, you don't have to remember
It was
that
way
name.
before I was married, man. I can't remember how old I was either. I think I was a late
Galley
teen.
days, go on, say.
Ironing board, you know, that's one that stuck. Someone did mention that it was important to give black women the space to give their truth. Yeah. So Andrew Roach is saying that he enjoyed last week's show, and the part 2 of that show is coming next week. So do remember to join us next week. Angie Mack is saying last week's show, all woman panel with uninterrupted truths. Okay, wonderful. But here we go. This is a dedication to Theo. If it works, come on. It don't want to do what. Ladies. If you are an ironing board, you know. I'm just saying it as it is, and know that it has been defined. Did we get that? This is very short. The ironing board was, hold on, let me just move this out. But I just had somebody else message me but it's not the right answer. Here we go. It's not the right answer. Someone messaged me and said, "Is the time?" Sorry,
Ladies,
what is going on?
if you are an ironing board, you know. I'm just saying it as it is, and know that it has been defined.
Right, and know that it has been defined. Why is it not coming back into this? That's it. Thank you. Okay, we have a few technical hitches today with the system, but yes, that was you. The men telling about the women being ironing boards. I had never ever heard that terminology before. But women are like ironing boards. But now I kind of have an understanding of it. Why are you calling me? Hello. So right. So as we're going through, one of the things that I wanted to say, I had a message about the other one that is missing, the free ticket. And it was said when somebody took off their top, but it wasn't Tony Cox. An uninvited, it was an uninvited or undisclosed guest, it was written, took off their top with Tony Cox. Do we remember that moment as well? Do you remember? Well, Tony did say earlier on, but no, that's not what it was. It's still not what it was. But keep trying. There's a free ticket. There's a free ticket. There is a free ticket to glean. So, guys, so we know what your favorite show has been, but what has been, and Faye was saying about Trey being the menopause show and Trey being the two shows that have benefited you the most. Did everybody get a chance to say which show had benefited them the most?
Can I
I
add
think
something?
Yeah.
In the early start, I remember we had the dating challenge where we had to go online.
Yeah.
And we had to meet people. Well, what I learned from that experience was that at that point then, I wasn't ready today because it was jarring. And you said the task was to join a website, talking to people, and then we had to come back and give feedback. And I did meet someone, I did chat to them, but the ages of their children were kind of off. I think they had 4 kids and one was young and still in school. And I remember Tony was just like, give them a chance. You're not giving them a chance. But it was a case of, I learned back then, this was about last year, April, around this time, or May. I just realised then I wasn't ready. So that was a good takeaway for me.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. Thank you for your honesty. That the shows have been, a lot of people have messaged to say that the shows have been of benefit and helped them in their relationship. So that's good to know. Anyone else got any learnings? Michelle and Herbert was coming.
Mine would be Shalomi and her openness, and how she just explained it. There was no airs and graces. She just said it how it was for her. And I sort of salute her for that, because some people just wouldn't even go there, and how, and I think as part of it as well, her journey, her life's journey, and how it had been for her, and where she sort of found where she is at now. And I really appreciated that. So those are the things that stood out for me.
Fantastic. Yeah, Shalomi is, I have to second what you said there, Michelle. But in terms of Shalomi, what I learned from Shalomi more than anything else is that the culture divide. There is we think differently. When you're born in different areas, even though we are of the same color, we are, my parents are from Jamaica, she's Jamaican. I was born here and she wasn't. And there is a difference between the way that we think. And I think that has stood out for me a lot. And I really salute Shalomi for her openness over the weeks, you know, and I've laughed so much with her, especially the one where she said, "It's just Tony. It's just Tony. I just want to bend Tony over. Yes, I want to give him one. Yes." I think that's what he needs. That, to me, was hilarious. But yeah, we've had, you know, guys, we've had some really great moments on this show. Really, really great moments on the show. And now I'm going to see if we, if we can pick up again on Kel's one. Let's see if we can get that one to play now. If we can get that one lined up. Thank you.
I want to ask the guys, do any of you know how you would use this?
If I was go on.
Was that Tony?
Yeah, so it's a pussy pump, right?
It looks like on them oxygen masks. That's what I was thinking of. To revive them when they finish.
It works on a suction. It works on a suction basis, right? Because
Can we get a still photo of Kellyanne right now?
Yeah.
Astonished by what you said. I feel like getting one now.
I want you to press that, and I want you to put the other part. Give me your other hand. There you go. There we go. So you press that. How does that feel?
It's just vibrating. It just feels that if you put it in certain parts of your body, it can actually maybe heal you, if not stimulate you of some sort.
Heal you, stimulate you.
Yeah, relax you.
Relax you. Put it on the end of your nose.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh, I felt I'm about to fall asleep.
It's great, right? It's a massage. You
Yeah,
can use.
it's
Listen,
nice.
some
It's
of
nice.
us struggle with our shoulders and stuff. Look.
This was nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've got a bit of a back problem actually. Hold on, let me. Yeah. Oh gosh. A little back problem right here. Yeah.
I never thought I'd be laughing so much on this show.
Oh boy.
So
This
how
feels
does
nice.
that feel?
It feels nice. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is beautiful. Can I take this?
No, you can't take it.
Boy, take this for
Right, panel members, let's go to you. Let's find out what you're thinking. Whilst Kellyanne is massaging his temple, has never experienced anything like it. That's why don't knock it until you try it.
Come and get a flight over.
What Kellyanne's giving lyrics today, you know.
Boy. I actually feel like I've actually missed out now. Now when I really look at it, the whole fun and games, the whole sharing, the whole relationship coming together, the whole fun of it, I feel like I've just been deprived.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, that was I think that show was a real takeaway moment for you, Kels.
Yeah,
We had so much fun in that studio, though.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, you know, where's Karen? Yeah, Karen asked me if I put something to practice. Well, you know, yeah.
Did you?
Have you?
Thank you.
Oh, you know, I don't want to say too much, but toys
You're
are good.
saying nothing,
I just said
which is
toys.
not
You have to tell us
good.
now.
Toys are good.
You're
I did
saying
say-
nothing.
No, I just said toys are good. Toys
are good.
us. Toys are us. Toys R Us.
Toys R Us, are they? Right. So, so are you now a little bit more experienced with playing with toys?
I'm definitely open to it. I think it's definitely been an eye opener with regards to not just love making, but yeah, just having fun, man. Just living life. Just live life, man. You know, that's for me. That's what's been great. I mean, honestly, listen, I'm not just saying this, but it has been very liberating. Yvonne, just want to thank you personally. I honestly do. the people that you have invited on the show have met your standards and even beyond, you know, and I've learned so much. I mean, I'm talking like really professional here. And I've just been with a panel of people here that I've just loved and respect. I've never even met most of these guys, but I really feel as though we've grown together and we've put on such a professional outfit of intelligence, you know, especially as being African Caribbean Black people, showing you that, you know what, we haven't just got skills, we're not just professional, but we're human, you know, and it's been displayed right here, you know. So I just want to thank you personally for that, Yvonne. And yes, you know, yes, I get some ideas, you know. Yes, babe. Yes.
You're ready now? You're ready?
I'm
All right.
ready. God, I don't think I've seen Kelly on so animated. Oh, this is great. I love it.
Did you see what Patrick put? Kells became a man after the sex toys.
Yeah. I have to say, Kel, that, you know, for me, because like we were on the shows previously, and you know, I kind of, you know, we're trying to have our different personalities, and sometimes you don't always connect with people. You know, sometimes we get upset with one person or another, but I struggled to connect with you from your viewpoint. I didn't quite understand it. But then as the weeks go on, you get to learn a little bit more. But on that show in particular, from that day, I saw like a light bulb happen within your even aura changed. And it was just like, even for myself, Kelly, I have to be honest, I can personally say I could have fun with you.
Yes, we know, Ruth, I know.
Because it's like you're just at that point where you're just ready to embrace that openness and just try things out, and it be just as a learning tool.
Yeah, I know. I'm ready, man. Faye as well, you know, Faye. Look at me.
I think Ruth would be a great teacher. Ruth will teach very well.
You pop round to see Ruth, make sure you bring your
umbrella and your rain mat.
That's right.
Yeah, bring your rain mat.
And a diver suit.
Bring some sponges.
You know,
You're gonna have to bring a shower cap, mate.
Goggles.
No, but no, Ruth, thank you. It was great doing that show with you, and I'm not sure if anybody has met Faye in person, but honestly, the most sweetest energy that you can be around. This woman is just amazing, just a lovely person to be around. I'm not just saying that in the case of it being the show that we had, but you're just a very lovely person, you know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean, I do agree with the panel, because half of us haven't met each other before, and I think our energies are great together, and yeah, long may it continue. Kels, coming for you.
That made Theo sit up. Theo went, what
What's going on here?
Yeah. No.
Go for it, Kels.
buy a
Sweet
hat
energy.
now?
I like that, man. I love that.
Do I need
Sweet
to go and get a
energy.
new
That's the
suit?
sweet talk.
Do I need to go and get a new suit?
Yeah.
Well, you can make it, can't you, Tony? Yeah. See, the thing is, at the very beginning of the show, at the very start of this After Dark, it was about single people. It was about connecting. It was about us finding love, finding partnership. And as Ruth said, you know, there was a task, and some of us went ahead and did it. Some of us didn't. Some it worked for some, didn't work for others. But I do know that from that process, that there are some members of the panel who are now in relationships, that started off being single and are now in relationships. I know that some other friendships have been built here as well. So you know, I want to thank Kels for just you know, for those lovely words that he said. And my next question would have been, what have you got out of being a part of this? You know, what have you got from it? You know, that you can take away for yourself. And I've heard Kels, and I recognize that there's been a lot of friendships that have been built through this platform, which makes me very proud. It makes me very, very proud to know that, you know, in a time of darkness, and then even though you know the rant was the rant, and I was, you know, really going off on one, but at the time we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know how long we were going to be in this situation, and everybody just got on board, and everybody has helped each other. You guys have built and created a network behind the scenes that you guys are like chatting for like 12 hours on one day. You know, Karen's laughing like, yeah, her face laughing. Kellion's nodding his head because these are the culprits. You know, you guys are, Sheena's there clapping 100%. Yeah, you'd have to come in, Sheena.
She is the ringmaster.
She's the ringleader.
She sure is.
Definitely is, man.
Sheena, come, if you can come into the group, please. The
Between Sheena and Kim.
Yes. Yes, and we also have Kim
And Delroy.
and Delroy.
And Delroy.
Yes.
Mr. P.
Yes, you
And
guys.
Mr. P as well.
Giving us the
Yeah.
music.
Mr. P. Yes. Yeah. Oh no, there's no apologizing, Andrew Roach, going on here. Oh Lord, the 12-hour chats. Geez.
Lolly Lorraine.
Yes.
And other Lorraine.
It has become a very much a network of people coming together, and you know, long may it continue. I do hope that even though things are starting to change now, if it doesn't go back to normal, well, we don't know what's going to happen, but I do hope that the friendships that you guys have built remain. You know, I think we needed it. I don't know for you, but certainly for me, this whole process of the After Dark was something that I needed, and that's why it was created. And we are still here a year after, and we're going to have a boogie on Saturday. I'm looking forward to that more than anything. I want to shake my bottom. That's what I want to do. Got a long time it don't get shake. So
I'm looking forward to the retreat.
Oh yes.
Physical, meeting each other, having that night away and stuff. I think that's going to be a wonderful, wonderful, amazing experience for all of us to get together. And I don't know if you remember, Mr. P was the one that made the original suggestion about going to Luton Who.
Yes, he
that
did.
was last year. He was saying one day when this is all over, we should go and have afternoon tea. I'm sure that's what he said.
Yeah.
To go and have afternoon tea at the Luton Who.
The
And I know
Who.
that you've got the retreat, but
Yeah,
I feel,
that was it.
feel that we should do that as well.
That as the-
if that's
yeah.
possible, because I just feel sometimes we just need to, you know, we've been in a situation where we've been apart, and
Mhm.
you know, we shouldn't forsake the coming together
Mhm.
of what the government has implemented on so many people. And it was those that were single that suffered the most. Some of them had loneliness and all this kind of stuff going on. So I do feel like just sitting with you guys, having a cup of tea. I won't be able to have the cake, but just chatting on that level and having the retreat where we get to, you know, party, listen to music, eat food, whatever. I just feel that we should not forsake any further the coming together. And this is to everyone. Go and be with your friends. Go and meet new people. Be with your elders of your community. Do not forsake it. Let's take that away. And that's what I got a lot from this gathering. Even though it was online, I feel like I don't want to not be around people, because it does kind of affect you after a while, especially when you want to get into relationships. It was just that distance. I realized when I did meet someone how I had been apart from another body for so long, and it can be quite detrimental. So I just want us to be mindful that being together with people is a good thing. Don't listen to what the government is saying on that.
There you go. And she not take back that talk neither. That's right. And you're right, Mr. P. Mr. P, we're going to leave that to you to let's find out if we can get to do an afternoon tea at the Luton Who. That would be lovely. It's a very gorgeous venue. But the After Dark retreat is a 2-day retreat away. and we are going to have an awesome time. We are already organizing it. There's lots and lots going on. And if you are going to come to the After Dark party, you are may be able to win yourself a ticket to that event. So your accommodation you'll have to pay, but everything else will be taken care of. So if you want to come to the retreat and you want to party with us, and we're filming live, we're going to film an episode live at the retreat as well. So if you want to be a part of that, do come to the After Dark party on Saturday. The tickets are available on Eventbrite. The tickets are £10. Now, I know you're thinking, oh my God, it's Zoom. But at the end of the day, as I said, we are trying to raise some funds so that we can push this show a little bit further and do more. We need resources at the end of the day. Everything that we have done for the last year has been free. And so we need to create some resources now. Right, so Daryl O'Tollock said, I totally agree with Ruth with the tea party before the retreat. So that's 2 people up for the tea party. Any other takers? Karen makes 3, Theo makes 4, Faye makes 5, Kelly on 6. Did I count you, Ruth, already? I think I counted you.
Oh, wow.
7, 8 with Herbie, maybe 9 with Ruth. I don't know if I counted her. What say you, Mr. Cox?
You're a bit far from me.
Oh, please, you drive. I'm sure.
I don't. I do and I don't.
Okay. Oh, so you can drive, but you don't drive.
You just need to be nice to somebody who lives in London, and then maybe they could take you up.
Come up by train.
Yeah.
The train is quite easy, actually.
Yes. Luton is very, very central. We'll pick you up from the station, or you can get a taxi. It's up to you.
Just be nice to somebody.
The train goes straight from me to Luton.
There you go.
There you go. So you see how your fears up.
You can even have a drink.
Yeah. Yes, Michelle is saying, I'm coming, please and thanks. Of course, Michelle is our newest member of.
And I'll be staying overnight.
Yes, yes.
Because I am driving and drinking. But not.
Tony, you hear that, Tony? You hear that, Tony? Yeah, Karen staying overnight. Hey.
Tony don't hear nothing. I don't hear nothing. Herbie, you should know.
I need to know what's going on because
Herbie,
Karen and Tony have a little banter going on early.
Brother Herbie, you should know. Tony don't hear nothing. It's a year now. You know Tony don't hear anything.
What happened, Tony?
Yeah, they used to have a little clash as well. Karen and Tony used to have a little clash going on as well.
Yeah, they did.
Clashes.
Those are my highlights.
Wait. It was just Karen. What about Faye?
No, we had many a clash, Tony.
Yeah, but Karen, it was Karen mainly first. Initially.
It was Karen first, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You guys, like we said in the beginning, Tony, you clash with a lot of women on this platform, innit? But it's all love. It's all love, and that's the thing. I want to also say a shout out to Perry, who was also on the platform. He was here. Mo was also on the platform as well. Barbara, Sarah, the 2 lollies.
Barbara, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah. I was trying to find a clip because Sarah will be Cockney 1 minute and then West Indian the next.
Jamaican the next.
Yeah. Great stuff. Also wanted to say a big up to Veronica, to Cheryl, to Tisha. We've got Faye, the 2 lollies, Karen, Sheena, Delroy, Tony, Mr. P. Put your name, Theo Ambrose, to make sure that I put down.
Natural Mystique.
Natural Mystique, yeah. Natural Mystique was here as well. Did I mention Barbara being here as well?
Yeah, Kim.
So Kim as well. Kim is here as well. So these are all the panel members that you don't see every week, but they're interchangeable. And this is the family. This is the After Dark family. This is who we are. And this is what we do. We're coming into the last half hour of this
Oh yeah, and
show.
Tisha. I forgot about Tisha.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I mentioned Tisha.
You just said Tisha,
Yeah. Yeah. Tisha. Where is Tisha actually? I think she did leave a message on here actually earlier on.
Yeah, she just left a message.
She just left
Yeah.
one.
Was Mo the other guy that took off his top with Tony? Was it Mo?
Absolutely, it was Mo. Absolutely, it was Mo.
Yeah. Mo took off the top before Tony, isn't it?
No, I think Tony took his off first, and then Mo then took his off. And
Because I wasn't on that show, I came on very late because that was my birthday actually. I remember that one now.
Yeah. And it
Lucky
just went
you,
tits
Theo.
up.
Lucky you. Lucky you.
Yeah, you were lucky that was his that show.
Yeah,
was
that
hilarious.
was a lot of eye candy for you ladies. What's the problem?
Too much candy.
I think everyone went like this.
I missed
Too
that
much
one. I
candy.
didn't see that one.
It was that was funny.
You didn't see that one, Faye? Oh man.
No, I didn't.
That was hilarious.
Don't
Do
worry,
you know what?
Faye,
If-
you can get
to
a
find
rewind.
it.
I'll help.
The rate at which those tops came off, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Tony did it
Lord was
twice.
like, put it up! Come on.
Yeah. Hi, Tisha. I can see Tisha saying, I'm here with you all. Good to see you here, Tisha. So we also had a toilet. Do we remember the toilet moment?
Yes.
Wasn't that the same guy as well?
Wasn't it the same guy?
Wasn't it the same guy?
I think it was.
wasn't it the same guy?
I can't get it out. Oh gosh. Yes. Yeah. That was at the end of the show. It was hilarious. We've had some real good moments. Real good moments. You know. And that's the thing, you've got to remember to put your microphone on mute.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you'll find yourself being embarrassed.
Yeah.
Embarrassment corner. Yes, you can. Right. So I think we've got one more clip. He was live on the toilet. Mr. P.
And then when he came up, I was like, did you wash your hands?
That was it. That was it.
What are you talking about? What was in the kitchen?
Oh my God. Oh, I can't breathe. Oh, help me, Lord. Oh dear. We've had, as I keep saying, we've really had some moments. Okay, so let me see. Right, so number 5 hasn't been played. So if we bring in number 5, it hasn't been played. So if we could bring in number 5, that would be great. Oh dear. The conversation is good, and then you actually get into the mode of sex, and then he has an orgasm. He comes like within like 2 pumps and a squirt. Is that all right? Are you gonna
Did it have to stop there?
Right. Okay.
No, they might get physical. I'm sorry.
Okay. Right. That was. Thank you for that.
Lorraine's going into fight.
Yeah. She was not happy because Lorraine was like, yeah, it'd be fine, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, so here's the scenario. So you've had sex and it's, you know, you're having sex and it's 2 pumps, like 2 pumps. And I think it was so, no one expected me to say that. It's like, 2 pumps and a squirt. You're going to be happy with that? She was like, what? Oh, no. No. Oh dear. And I think that has become quite a saying for the show.
You should get that
I'm
on a
actually
t-shirt.
thinking of doing t-shirts, yeah.
Yes, I say you should get a t-shirt, 2 pumps and a squirt.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Who would wear it? Would anyone wear it?
Faye would, yeah.
They would wear it, yeah. I think the females would wear it. I don't know if the men would wear it.
So we get some for the retreat, and then we could all wear them.
Yeah. Or she's like an ironing board. There you go.
Wow.
That's the men's one.
No, the men can say, I don't want an ironing board. No ironing boards around here, please.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, my
That
one
would be
would say
quite-
comes with plenty of elbow.
Comes.
Made of elbow. Yeah, love it. Love it. These could make lovely little trinkets, don't you think? Oh my days.
It's idea.
Right.
It's idea, Ron.
It's ideas galore. You know me, I love to run with an idea. So listen, guys, so you know, this has been a surreal year. Where do you, now that things are beginning to change, we got Michelle from Grenada saying elbow grease. Make sure you grease up them elbow, you know, Mr. Cox.
Yeah, I use Sheena's cream. Yeah, big plug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me lovely Sheena.
Shishi's lotion.
Yes, where's mine?
Sheena's lotion is the best.
Yes, that's what we do here. We support. Sheena has a body butter range, and we support each other's businesses here. Kels is doing singing coach. Theo is a radio presenter on Premier Gospel, does other bits and pieces, other presenting work. Michelle and Herbie are just fabulous, and they do a lot. Michelle works a lot with young people, and Herbie does a lot of work with electrics. Faye, come on, help me out now, please. Faye does well. Faye is actually turning into my bloody right hand. Faye is helping me a lot with the retreat and making sure that everybody's going to have a great time. So she's got other skills, but I'm keeping Faye very close to me. She's a diamond. And Karen is the spice.
Enigma. I'm Enigma.
Karen's a spice. Karen's mouth is spicy, like, yeah, she'll put you in your place very, very quickly.
And don't forget Lolly's cake.
Oh, yes.
It's the big
Yeah. You've got Lolly with ginger cake, vegan ginger cake. So if there's anybody who is interested or wants to buy vegan ginger cake, they can also contact, just put a message in the group. If you are on the Facebook After Dark Club, you can put it in there. You can put it on my page as well if you want to get in contact with anyone here. Ruth is also a person who coaches and helps young people. She does a lot of coach. Yeah, she is the Liberty Coach and does emotional intelligence and well-being for young people. And Tony Cox is also a mentor for young people as well, and works a lot. And Anna
Taylor for men.
Yes, and does a lot of work with young people. And me myself, you know, I'm fabulous. I'm a coach. I'm a business coach. I'm a personal development coach. And if you would like to write a book, I've also got a publishing house. I do lots of different things. So if anything you need, just come and ask me. I'll find a way. That's
I'm also a driving instructor for 20 years. So.
Oh yes. So if you want to learn how to drive and you are in the what area?
London area,
area. You can also contact Kelly on. So you see, if you're part of this network, if you're part of this thing, you know, it's not just about turning up and looking pretty on a platform, but you do get your business plugged, whatever that you're doing. You get encouragement. We support each other. So yeah. And also, let me just say this. I'm just say Theo's wife is a badass DJ. Yes. And I'm looking forward to some Afro beats on Saturday. I told you I want to move my bottom. Oh, the bottom half of me wants to move. Oh, yes. So, yes. So we have it all here. Mr. P is a counselor. And so he is also here and can provide assistance as well. So you know what? It's all happening here, you know. It's all happening. Oh, Miss Sheena is here.
Hey.
So Sheena, as you've just come on, I'm going to put you on the hot spot. And
Right.
what was your favourite show?
The sex shows was good.
Oh yeah.
The toys.
Oh yeah.
The laundry. That was a good one as well. Menopause. I learned a lot in menopause.
Mm-hmm.
I had to question myself if I was menopausal to oh, sorry. I had to question myself.
It's after the watershed, so you're right. This is why we do it after dark.
Yeah, so I had to question myself if I was going through menopause. But yeah, and then obviously seeing Kellyanne blossom into a young man from being vanilla. Ice baby. Did it?
Yeah.
Vanilla ice, yeah. So now you've become a young man and you've learnt things. So yeah, and I think as well, the whole group itself, it's brought us all together, and we've become really good friends. So I can't wait for the retreat because I'm going to actually get to see people, you know, and hug. You're not doing no elbow, Tony, and I hope you keep it well greased for true with the cream they have. Yeah. So I don't know. For me, all the shows was good, but I think one that was quite touching for me is the show I done where I was talking about my son and mental health.
Mental health and mother speaks. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a very strong one for me because that was coming from a clear personal, just a straight up personal experience. And yeah, so I've had some good shows.
Good. And what's your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway is, I think my biggest takeaway is more about the menopause for real. I was very tuned into that because I think us women, we don't actually know, we think we know certain things. And for me, it was a big eye opener because there's other little things that go on with myself. And I'm like, rah, I must be going through menopause, you know, because I thought it was like the where I'd be getting, I'd like have the episodes where it's going to be for a month, or a hot, cool, hot, leave imprint on the bed or something because of my body just burning up overnight. But there was other little things as well that I was finding out, like with the sleep patterns and, you know, the mood swings and all of that, the highs, the lows. So yeah, we sometimes, I suppose, like depression can tie into that as well because we don't realize that the menopause could make us depressed as well. So yeah, so I learned a lot in that show, and it was really good with all the experts coming on, and just tuning in more to like my sexuality, especially with like the love languages, when we explored the love languages as well, and we talked about our different love languages. So for me, I'm a very giving person, and I'm very physical as well. So yeah, so it was just being in tune and getting to understand me a lot better, which, you know, has been beneficial in my relationship.
I like that little laughter there.
Is it poor Jesse then, is it?
Him gone in bed now, yes.
Okay, that's why you couldn't come on earlier. Okay, now we know.
Yeah. So happy anniversary, guys. It's absolutely an honor to get to know all of you. So enough love to you all. And Tony, have you shaved off your what man? You shave it off? Okay.
Yeah, basically that's a lockdown beard. Now I'm back at school again. It's gone. It's clean.
The grey hair, you see, the white round him lips.
It's all
That's
right,
what,
man.
do you remember what Shinomi was saying? She was saying that to Kelly. That's why she said men over 40, they're lacking because they got white round their mouth.
No, man,
I think that's what she was referring to, the beard. But Kellyanne said he's well hydrated, which I found was hilarious. I found that. I was like, that is so funny. That was so funny to me. Yeah, and it's the way you dropped it. So no, I'm well hydrated.
Yeah.
Like, no,
it's just been a good year. It's just been absolutely phenomenal, and I believe hand on heart that the next year moving forward is going to be even more spectacular.
Thank you.
More
my
deep
darling.
subjects. Yeah.
More deeper subject. We're going deeper. We are going deeper. I really wanted to find something. I wanted to leave you with something as we're coming up to the end of the show, and I wanted to give you something, a gift. I wanted to give the men a gift to tantalize them.
The lingerie.
Uh-oh.
Please be the lingerie. It's got to be the lingerie, man.
That's because that's all you want, isn't it, brother Tio? Eh?
Yep, that's right.
What done it for you? The pole? Is it when they were going around the pole?
The whole thing.
The pole dancing.
The whole thing.
All dancing.
Especially Lolly on the pole, man. Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah,
She's
just the whole thing, man.
absolutely- Yeah, so hold on, let me see. I'm just trying to find you something.
No, I know Yvonne's gonna show the one with the I know Yvonne, she's gonna show the horrible one. I can see it already, man. She's gonna show the horrible thing. I know what she's gonna
Really?
show.
Why would you?
Yeah, you're gonna show the horrible thing, man. I don't know what it's called, but it's painful.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Yeah, see?
What the sexual
That's why she's laughing.
diseases?
She knows what she's looking for.
Theo, I
Sexual
remember you had your head in your
No,
hand
that was
like
painful,
this.
man. No, that wasn't.
And
That's
your
not.
cat did like kind of come away from your
urethra
forehead because you were
rods.
just in shock.
The what rods?
The urethra rod. The urethra.
How you remember the
urethra
name?
rod.
Why would you remember the name? Why would you do that?
It's the urethra.
Why would you remember the name? That's not nice.
God have mercy.
Nah, man. You know,
I did say there was arguments here. Didn't I?
that shouldn't. That one, man. That was.
Yeah, show that one. Show that one.
That should be legal, man.
That's actual torture. That's not even. That's
Yeah,
not. That's.
It's right.
Nice
Theo,
torture.
your
Nice
face was a
torture,
picture on a
torture.
few shows, Theo. When we
My
did
face.
the
Yeah, I
sexual
know,
disease
I
show,
can't-
your
Noise.
face then was
The
amazing.
STP one. Don't show that
Yeah.
again. No. Don't show that.
Theo's got a weak constitution. He can't manage it. It's like, don't show that again.
Why
No,
would
that
you do
wasn't.
I don't know why
That
you
wasn't
do
right. That's not right, is it, Herbie?
Some people it's okay for.
No. Then people they need Jesus if they find that okay, man. They need Jesus. I'll pray for you guys. Don't do that. That's
Read
wrong.
one Psalms for them, innit, Theo?
I'll read
Read
the
one
whole Bible
Psalms.
for them. I'll read the whole Bible for them, man. And give them some good holy olive oil as well.
Olive oil, some garlic.
Wow. Amen.
With some basil in there.
Amen.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay, so I'm gonna just do.
Yeah, who's just said that? Yeah, that's right, Lolly. Yeah, see, I've been asking about the lingerie. See, so help out the brothers. Thank you, Lolly. See, that's how Lolly's my girl, man. See.
See?
I don't know. I don't know if it will work. I don't know, but I'll certainly try my hardest to do something for you before the end of the show. So, like I say, I just want to again thank you all. Here we go. It's coming through. I just want to thank you all for your contribution to the show. And also, not just to the show, but to life itself, because I think this has become a lifeline as well to many within the group. Yeah, that's one. So I just wanted to, thank you and just say, what started out as a, like I say, was a rant, and someone was like, use of a wrong word. But actually, if you saw the beginning of the show, you would have seen that I had more than a moment doing this. So I'm going to play this one first. Hold on. I'm going to have to do it from here, Theo. I know you're watching because you don't have this. So I'm going to do this and is it this one? There we go. And here we go. We're going to play this for you. This is one. While this is playing, I will set up another one. So this is from the lingerie show. This is the goddess. To remember the names of each piece as well. So this is the god. Look at Theo. Theo's so excited. It's not showing very well, is it?
I'm still trying to work out how Lolly walked in those shoes, man.
Oh, she's a professional.
That was ridiculously high.
She's a professional, you
She's
know.
very nice,
and
though.
just to say, she's excellent on the pole. But just to say that all these pieces are still available to order. I'm just going to try and see if I can get the others up on here, because like I said, I didn't put it on. So I'm just downloading those just for you, Theo and Tony, because Tony mentioned it earlier on as well, that he wanted to see that. And for
Thank
all
you
of
very
the
much.
men, you're very welcome.
Thank you.
You know,
I can go to bed happy now.
You've got the biggest grin on your face. You're so funny.
I can sleep good now, innit?
Sleep well.
Listen, I think on a Tuesday night we all sleep well. Once we get to sleep,
Once we go to bed. You know what I've
Yeah.
enjoyed the most? This has made my Tuesday nights, because I'm stuck at home working and then going, you know, on here till all 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Just was my Tuesday treat, meeting people and talking and stuff like that. So it's been nice. It's been nice getting to know everybody and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's good, man. That warms my heart. That really does. Look, I make me cry. But yeah. Tuesday. What you guys don't know, for those of you who are on Facebook and those of you who are on YouTube, what you don't know is that there is an after show, and the after show sometimes is where the fire is. Sometimes it's where the real conversation, and it does go on. Sometimes 3-4 o'clock, we're still at talk on here. We're still trying to work out how we can come off and still be recording at the same time, to give you a little insight into the show, the back end of the show, but you guys don't get to see. So yeah, we have this network. Yes, we have this network. It's coming over. All right, so just for you, I'm wondering if I can send these. So Theo behind the scenes, if I load them, can you play them? Are you able to do that? If I load them on. Okay. That's what I'll do then. See, technology, you see. Shall I tell you what my biggest takeaway has been? My personal biggest takeaway has been learning technology. I have learned so much in the last year. It has been some of the things that I've done on technology, I've actually amazed myself. So in spite of the fact that we've had the lockdown, is that a picture? No, it's a movie. In spite of the fact that we have had the lockdown, I have had a great time learning.
Yeah.
And there's no way that I would have done half the things that I've done had it have not been for the lockdown. Right, let's have a look. Here we go. All right, if you want to. You can start to do those. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, play. All right, if you want to do those two, and then I'll load up some more as they're downloading. Mr. Technician, there we go. So this is the Eden.
Lord God. Lord God.
And this is available in multiple sizes. So they're very, very short clips, because I couldn't find the full video. There's a full video of about 4 minutes long, but that is the Eden piece, and that is available in all different sizes. So that's available for the smaller lady and the larger lady. It goes up to size 22.
I like
Okay.
the Eden.
Okay, you like the Eden. Well, I'm glad you like the Eden. I'm very happy for you. And this is the Blanca coming up. I'm just loading. And yes, so sorry for the delay, but the Blanca is a two-piece.
Do you think you can go back up on it again? Head back, yeah. That's it. That's it. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Okay.
Take one shoulder off. That's it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. That's it. Great stuff. Done. We happy with that then?
Okay, so you guys got some behind the scenes footage there. You can hear me guiding and coaching the girls doing their bits and pieces. But this is what we do. So everything that we do on this platform is provided by ourselves. We do everything ourselves, and so that was very much part of. I think the last one that I'm going to show is the Jardine.
Mr. P, I don't think they will fit me, Mr. P. Don't think they'll look good on me neither.
Is Mr. P saying it's for you?
He says, I hope I'm not buying them for myself. I hope I'm buying them for my wife and not for myself.
Okay. I
don't think they'll look good on me. I don't think they'll look good on me.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't enjoy them neither on me personally, no.
No, I don't think that would suit you.
Nah.
But the last one that's coming now is the Jardine. And we had a whole show dedicated to this. But it just goes to show, and I just wanted to say, so in the lockdown, I started a sex toy. I have a sex toy store, and I also have lingerie as well as this relationship show. And it all comes under After Dark Pleasures. And that's what lockdown does. You just get on and you just do. So that's it. The last one is there. Would you like to load that as we are going to be ending?
Keep looking at it.
And that's a two-piece. I don't even know if you guys can hear me, but that's a two-piece dressing gown and baby
Bring
doll.
the dressing gown so it's kind of halfway off your shoulder. So they can see that it's a two-piece. That's it. And the other arm goes down as well. Yeah. And then we get the back view. Wonderful. Great.
Thank you so much. So, guys, that's it. You see, I mean, that's very much. I hope that that's been pleasing to you, Tony, and pleasing to you, Theo, Kels. I'm not going to even say Herbie. Herbie, can buy your wife one of those. Herbie's got his thumbs up. So this is the After Dark platform, guys. This is a place where, yes, we go behind the black curtain and we talk about relationships, but we're also building our community. We're building our network, and this is what it's about. It's not just about us coming here on a Tuesday to have a chat, but we're actually building each other up. We're building our community and we're building our lives. Look at the men's faces. LOL. That's Lolly Lorraine saying the man them look so happy. And we were looking for male models to do like boxers and you know them, you know those pants that just hold the front, but there's no back. Just a thin line that goes around the bottom and it just hold up the pieces of gold. Yes. We were looking for
You mean the man bikini?
I saw
Man
Tony
bikini.
Is it a mankini?
Yeah.
Mankini or man. Yeah.
What's wrong with your face, Theo? What's wrong?
Yeah.
You was up for that one.
Volunteering.
That's right. It's a thong. That's not a mankini. That's a thong. Men don't wear thongs.
They do.
Tony is
Men
Tell
do.
them,
Yeah.
men
They wear the
Yeah, they
ones. They wear the
absolutely
ones where it's going right up there. They're going up right in between their crack, but they're
You don't need to
coming up
wear
all
it
the
for very
crown
long,
jewels at the
Theo.
front.
Come on.
Why would you do that?
You
What's
don't
the
have to
point?
wear it
And
for
them,
very long,
them
my darling.
haze,
Doing nothing
hazy
then.
tops.
That's
So
the
everything,
point. Just don't wear
tight.
anything. Then.
You know what? It's not for
Everything
your
tight.
pleasure. A
Huh?
man thong. It's not for your pleasure. It's for ours.
It's all right, man.
And this is what
So
we've
we can
learned on
hold,
the
so we
After
can,
Dark
so that
show,
everything's packed nicely like that for you, yeah.
isn't
And we
it?
can just wall everything. Oh,
Isn't it?
Okay.
Even
So why
when
does
it
the back
rises,
have? Why does the back have to be out the door? Why? I
because
don't
we want to
understand.
see.
so that
We
you
want to
can
see the
You
just,
don't want to
so
see
you
a
can just,
bottom.
you can shake the
Why does the
bootay
back
like
have to
that,
be out
innit?
the door?
You can shake the bootay like that and just shake it.
No, you see what you do. You see, Sheena, you get Sheena's cream and you rub it in your
Yeah.
hand
Massage
and
that.
you just.
Knead it in. Mm.
Wax
Mm.
on, wax off. Wax on, wax
Mm.
off.
Boy, yeah, you're getting hot.
Guys, I have to go.
That sounds like a jock strap, but the thing at the bottom, I don't really. Why does it have to go?
When
The
I
jock
do
strap.
them
Yeah, but
thing
that's
there,
for
Jock
yeah,
strap
but
is
Theo, that's for
actually a
our
good.
pleasure.
Yeah, it's
That's
for
for
our
our
pleasure,
pleasure. So
not
we put
yours.
our hand in it, so
nah,
we can
jock
put our hand in
strap
the
didn't
string
even
bit
come up the
and
middle.
just yeah,
Jock
man,
strap
just
got two
slide our
strings
hand in
that
it
come around
and
the
Goes
edge
up.
at
The
the
strap
bottom.
goes around the back.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to do all that ping business, Sheena. Why?
yeah,
There's no need
man.
for the ping business, man.
Look,
No,
you
no.
just
Then
have
just
to go with it.
roll
The
the
same
two
way
cheek them.
that we have to go with it, you have to go with it.
That's
Yeah, it's
That's
a
right.
bit
right.
give and take.
That's
Mm.
I
right.
can give plenty, but I don't know about the taking thing, you
You
know.
have to take some too. Yeah. Listen, there's no point in giving out. Well, you can give all you want to give, but you must take some time too.
It's all right, man.
You know, and this
I don't
is
mind
what
wearing a jock strap, but I'm not wearing the one up my bottom, man. Why?
Yeah, but that's for our pleasure. You know, we just put
Yeah.
our
It's
hand in
not
it and
there
just
for
The jock
long,
strap's the same. The
Theo.
jock strap's
and
still the
just
Doesn't
same
have
thing.
to
roll
be
it
there
and
for
You can
cheek
long.
them.
still do the rubbing on the bum if you want on the jock strap, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
we
I
like
don't
the
mind that.
visual.
Nah,
We like
Is
the
keep
other
it cool.
Theo
We've
visual.
got to have fun,
volunteering?
man.
Huh?
Theo
No,
volunteering.
for a jock strap. Yeah, I wear a jock strap. It's not a problem. I wore one.
Tony's
I
like,
wore one
no,
before.
that's
And
not for me.
Tony. That's
Tony's
two
like,
so
no,
far.
that's not for me.
Listen, you will wear what you see when the lady give you something for wear.
You would wear
That's
what you said
right.
You'll
you're
wear
gonna
what
wear.
you'll wear what she
And
wants you
stop
to
the
wear.
noise.
That's
Stop all the
right.
noise.
And enjoy it.
And
Got
bend
it,
over.
Leo?
Huh?
Got it? When she decides, you follow instruction.
That's right.
Don't be an ironing
Aye.
board.
Love it. Love it. Well done, Michelle. Come
Well
again.
done.
Get on your board. Yes. Yes. Listen, guys. Listen. Do not straps come in different. The straps do come in different colours. I'll have to design one.
Mhm.
I need a
Put a
model.
red
Who's
strap
willing?
on.
Oh, we didn't show that. I didn't show that, but that was there.
Oh yeah, when you put the strap on, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't show that.
I think you're right, Mr. P. After a few drinks, I think you're right there,
Yeah.
mate.
Okay. Listen, guys, we've actually come to the end of the show. We've been here for 2 hours. And, thank you for, this has been a bit of a different show. But I want to thank everybody that's been here, that's watched the show tonight. I just want to thank you for your support. Those of you who are on Facebook, those of you who are on YouTube, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for sharing this with your network. And thank you as you continue to share it and like it and subscribe to the channel. I'll get that plug in. Thank you so much. And also, do remember to get your ticket for the After Dark party. Let's have a good time. Look, £10 is not a lot of money. £10 can't even buy a loaf of bread and 2 egg and some turkey sausage. Can't even buy that. And give you change. It don't provide much. So do come along. Let's have a good time. If you don't know how to get in touch, my Instagram, Facebook is all Yvonne Michelle, and you will find me on Yvonne Michelle TV on YouTube. If you need a ticket, please do contact me. And also, let me just say, what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to give me a number. Anyone shout a number out?
7.
7, thank you. I'm going to put 7 tickets out for £5 tomorrow as a thank you for your support. So the first 7 people, I will put it on at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. The first 7 people to go on and get their tickets will get them for £7. Not £7. Oh, should it be £7? £7? Oh, I said 5. £5. That's what I said. So the next 7 tickets, £5. Right. The show is live. Thank you, Michelle, saying excellent. She's enjoyed the show. So, guys, is there anything? What is your last takeaway? What is your good night? 1 minute good night to everybody.
Thanks everyone for tuning in throughout the year and supporting, man. That's been a pleasure. Been good.
Communication is key.
Live long and prosper. Nanu.
Morka Mindy.
Because
yes,
of all of you guys.
Say that again, Ruth. I didn't hear you.
I said I got through this year because of all of you guys.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sheena?
I was gonna say something similar to that as well. That it's you guys that have sort of like been a rock for me, and we've shared some good jokes. We've shared laughter, tears, all in our group chats, to the point where we're all putting our camera on blank to have shower grass, right? Because we can't come off the conversation because it's so sweet. So yeah, Yvonne, thank you. Thank you. I've met some phenomenal people, so thank you. Enough love to you all.
Thank you, darling. Karen?
Just a new set of family, really. I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, outside of the show itself, as you said before, we have a brilliant time. We fellowship, we laugh. It's deep. It is deep.
Yeah.
And thank you very much, Yvonne. And it's going to go from strength to strength. I'm just about to pull up to Sheena's house. Just in the next couple of weeks, I'm pulling up.
Hey, I can't wait.
I can.
Brilliant.
And that's how it's going to go.
I'll get the Barbie on and everything ready. No.
Well, I'm gonna get that invite. What was going on here? I say you ladies stay. What's
Do
going on?
you want to come down here? Do you want to come all the way down here?
Food is getting served and my belly's big enough, so I know you're not.
Don't worry. My birthday is coming soon. Don't worry.
Okay, that's all right then.
We got the Gemini party going on.
I'm down for that, man.
You'll all know.
And is everyone gonna have the hot tub as well? Because she was showing us the other day in the hot tub.
Week. I'm doing a hot tub week for my birthday.
Yeah.
And that's May 24th. Just so I let you know. My birthday's
Is that
on the
women
24th.
only?
No.
Is that women only?
No.
What?
No, it's not.
And women.
And I like gifts. Hello. So that's just additional. Hey, what's your takeaway? Your last bit you haven't said.
I think I just copy Karen and Sheena really, because we've had some great discussions, we've had some great arguments, we've had some great fights, verbal fights, I should say. Yes. We got boxing gloves out last week, didn't we, Tony?
Yes, we did.
After dark. So yeah, it's been fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to meet you all at the retreat. I can't wait.
Brilliant.
It'll be amazing.
Brilliant. Thank you. Michelle says you are all fabulous. Can you put that comment? And I appreciate you all, even Tony. There you go. There you go. Which one, Tony Cox or Tony Crossbody? I don't know.
Oh, savage.
Listen, guys, we've come to the end of the show. We have got the final part of our celebration. Well, it's the mid part of our celebration, because the real celebration will be at the retreat, where we can actually meet and be around people. But for now, we have the After Dark party, which is on Saturday. It starts at 10 p.m. and it's live in your living room with 4-5 fabulous DJs. We've got DJ Goldie as well. We've got DJ Jesse from Gemini Sound. We've got Miss B from, well, Afrobeats Queen. And we've got DJ Coca Bean. So if you were there with us on New Year's Eve, you will know that we had a great time. We had a great time. So, guys, I want to just say thank you. Be blessed. Stay safe and stay loved. Be loved. Michelle says Cox and a little bit of crossbody. Okay, right, guys, so this is us. We're out. Thank you so much for your support, for your love, your dedication. Thank you so much, and we will see you on Saturday, and if not, we will see you on Tuesday for the hidden issues in relationships. The women speak. They do their final piece next Tuesday. All right, my darlings. But for now, ciao.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
God bless.
You ready? You got me running, got me running. Shake it, shake it, shake it.